Good evening, boys. Good evening, lads. Boys, dudes, shits, wankety bollock, pubes, bunglers, and anything and everything betwixt and between. Today, as you can see, we are on the Squeebles. So it's what you call it. It's some fucking bullshit AIDS. Is the free shits. Cube is the free shits. So we're going to play Cube. And I'll play this as a warm-up. We're playing against Mono Red AIDS because Magic's great. We are also AIDS, but Magic's great, like I said. So classic Magic and such and bollocks. So, boys, for sure, we shall be having a wonderful time. I think you play this over this. Not that I know for sure. I would just guess that that's right. Wouldn't you, boys? I don't know, because I love Magic too much. I love flinging all my cards on the field. I love not actually playing Magics. I love having a tiny knob and just praying that I'll get to gold by the end of the season, because boys, Magic is for virgin pussies, and I won't hear a word said that it isn't, because clearly Magic is absolutely incredible levels of Magic. Or some aids. Maybe I should have played Sorin and made a lifelinker. I don't know. But, you know, everybody knows playing against Mono Virgins is my favorite way to play this game. There is no way this isn't how Magic is supposed to be played. It's just so much. I could play it all day, boys. That is how good Magic the Gathering is. Boys. I love Magics. And like I say, I won't hear a word said that this isn't the horniest game of Magics ever to have been Magicked for the Magics. Quacky dee dee Maggies. I just love Mono Spunk Your Hand Virgins. Never has there ever been a better game, boys. Never has there, and it only cost $1,000 plus a net deck to begin with, lads. That is how much. Look at this. Look how good this guy is. Literally flung every card on the field and sucked his dad's cock and balls. It's the best game. It's the best game, boys. How is this not like chess? I don't understand. When people say to me, Cheeks, isn't Magic like chess? All I ever say is, of course it is. It's so much like chess. I've never not played a game of chess where you couldn't physically get out of not going against a virgin. Boys, this is why this game will never get old. Because Rule Zero cosplay pussies playing with their boyfriends in the kitchen, that's the future of this game. And what you just saw is just the future for the rest of us. Having to drivelled shits our way through this AIDS. Because, boys, when is Magic not primarily going to be played by thirsty virgins needing to get dots for nothing? This is why I didn't want to play Prime Net decks, because how is this any better than any other part of this game? How is it any better? It's the same shit. The same boring, lazy, virgin-y bollocks that makes me not want to play ever in the first place. And now we got the complete opposite. A 45-minute game against a slow blue fucking cuck, wanking his mum's flat tits. And boys, let me tell you, I can't wait to say Shuffler was fine and give Wizards 50 quid. Because if ever there was a perfect example of Magic the Gathering, it was Magic the Gathering, boys. I won't have a doodles, mush weeble baboobles. You fucking weird maniacs. I love Magics. I also love Low Silver being the realm of the Proton Net Deck and Virgins. It's just so good, boys. Hey, Shuffler was always fine, lads. Don't get me fucking catch you saying this. Hey, boys, Shuffler was never not fine. Let's give Wizards another $500. Otherwise, why are we even beginning to play a game of Magic the Gathering? Alliance. Look how much fun. 2 games. Both games the best game I've ever played. And like I said, I won't hear a word said against it. Absolutely fantastic levels of Magic the Gathering, boys. $1,000 British for this. I love it. Boys, I don't know about you, but GG's quacky deesh. Quacky D's, boys. Quack W Deedles McSmeebles, boys. This guy's having a great time. Hasn't cast a single spell on his own turn. He's on 3 HP. He's got a small knob. But, oh, I should have got rid of this. I mean, it's not doing anything, is it? Boys. Not really doing much, but let's. You ever played a game as good as this? Because I can't believe that you have. It's absolutely incredible memes. Absolutely incredible memes, lads. Lads, boys. You're not gonna tell me you don't know what incredible memes are. I mean, we're playing Cube in a minute, so we'll get over that shit. We're playing Cube in a moment, boys. So we shall get over that shit. But this, my friends, is truly the most insanely fucking fantastic game of Magic the Gathering that has ever been Magic the Gathering.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Absolutely unbelievable levels, boys. Have you ever unbelievable levels, boys, your balls? I think you probably have, you fucking pussies. So, what's he got? Exile. If this cricket was crick, draw a card, diddly dee, equal to some shits in your balls. Okay. So this, but it's 2 damage to target creature or planeswalker, just to make sure I hadn't bollocked that up, and I could have done 2 to him or some shit. But boys, I fucking love Magic the Gathering. So this can get me back what? Blood Tithe bitch. Oh, Graveyard Trespasser. We'll go for that shit. We'll go for that shit, won't we, boys? This is really good, Cheeks. I've seen 2 of the shittest games of Magic ever. Like literally all virgins versus all magics. Or some shit. Yeah, some shit, boys. That is all I know when it comes to Magic the Magic-ing.
We all have things.
Isn't it, boys? We've got an unbelievable amount of virgin cuisines. So this is like, I can do this twice, right? So his 2 cards better both be the same thing. Otherwise he's got 8s. And even then he's going to have to do it the next turn as well, because these cards were perfectly designed. Perfectly designed, lads. Lads, you know what perfectly designed means. What a fucking shit game this is. That's what $1,000 of perfect net they can get you. Just 2 of the shittest experienced Magic the Gathering games you could have. Fucking hell. Imagine playing against that deck with a Bollocks deck. Boy, I mean, I don't want to come across as overtly negative because I'm looking to get some free shit from Wizards. So I'll say any old bollocks about how fun Magic is and how great it is, and I'll edit all my games so they're 5-hand one and I look like I'm having a great time and I'm laughing and I'm falling off my chair and my dick's out, or I'll just be super boring and bland, but I'll be so boring and bland you won't actually even know a game of Magic is happening. Especially when I edit out all the interesting shit. So bot draft, it's Chromatic Cube, so we're going to force Golos if we see it. We're going to go 5 color aids. And we're going to get 2 rares, and that'll be that. Won't that be fun, boys? I'm already close to jizzing my pants. So, I do like exiling all the lands. This is good, as you've seen. This is probably fine. This is memes. And I don't know. Oh, boys. I don't think you can overlook Fabled of the AIDS Breaker. Right? Especially in a cube. We'll see if any of that other dopey Hey, boys! Quack W. Quack my WCW ball bags. Now the question is, what the fuck do I do otherwise? Do I play this? Legendary creatures get AIDS. Whenever you cast a legendary spell from your hand, exile the top shits of your library to exile a legendary non-land. But is that going to come back, boys? Is that going to come back, lads? Boys. Lads. Is that going to return to thine hand? Or is everyone forcing 5 color? Like absolute Charlie memers. If not, this is not bad. That's good. And this is good. But what are we doing, boys? I think you have to have a green base, right? If you're 5 color jizz. But this is double green, so I'm going to say I'm not taking this. It's going to be... I think it's this. Right. Hedron AIDS Kive, especially if you've got Golos somewhere. I think that's probably right. That's AIDS. That gives me AIDS. These are shit. That's great. This is always my lad. This is great. Alright, we'll take Spin Bunk Bollocks. But then this only gets basics. Maybe it's Dryad. Boys. What do you think? What do you think, boys? Dryad of Fat Man Tits Wobbly Bollocks? Or Spring Bloom Massive Forehead of the Definitely Not Going Balds? I think this is good, especially with Golos. You know, if they all survive somehow. Okay, boys, we've got classic memes here, and a bit of those cuisines, and another 5 color maniac. But this one is not good, really. I think you take Genesis and hope for the best. Agreed, boys? Of course it's agreed. Also, this puts me firmly in blue, green and red with a splash of 8, which, as I've said, I can get behind. Blue, green and red, I'll take all of that shit, you mugs. I'll take all of that fucking AIDS. So yeah, they're both good. Alright, no, we're gonna have to take Harrow though. Now that I know we're playing green ramp, you're not going to get a better card than take an extra turn, though. But we definitely need the ramps, boys. This is the one. I think this is the one that's going to decide the draft. Am I going to get stuck on 2 or 3 lands every game? Or am I going to have 15 mana and nothing to do with it? I'd rather be able to play the spells that I don't have, I think. Agree, boys? No? Good. Well, I'm glad we're all still friends. Captain Dildos, Cultivate Shit, Spunk Double, or the land. So it'd be this? Nah, it wouldn't be this. It'd be one of these. That's probably fine. Right. Oh, Timeless Shitness is not bad. I'll take a Shitness. Alright, Sholdy Bobs. That's not what we're looking for this time. We'd have to play white for this to be real. It's still good though. Big Spunk though. That gives me the horn. Yeah, we'll take a Big Spunk. Okay. Kinda need some smaller spells. Nothing here is horning me up. So we'll take a Godless Shit over a Dream Eater. 1,000-Year Tits. Everything here is a load of old wank. That's probably fine. People will possibly play artifacts though. Right, boys? What do you think, lads? It's 1 mana. Sacrifice a Dryad or some other dog shit. Choose creature or land. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Put all cards of the chosen shits into your hand and rest up your ass. That's alright, but I don't think it's what we're doing. That's not what we're doing. And I still think this is not going to be able to be cast on turn 2 or even turn 3 or even turn 4. So Winding Wanks over this? I don't know, boys. If I'm for sure 3 main colours, this is like a splash thing, then maybe this is possible. I think yes, because this is just not very exciting to me. Spring Bomb comes back. That doesn't make any sense, but I guess this is a fake draft, so fair dues. Maelstrom Aids. Why not? Oh my lord! Second to last pick is taken extra turn. You fucking what, lads? Second to last pick is taken extra turn. Are you shrooming, lads? Boys, has the shrooming begun? Because I don't know about you, but I can't see a world where that is a second to last pick. But that's good news for me, I suppose. What do we got here? Dragon's Aids. Search for shit is always good. These alchemy bollocks, I don't know what they even do. When it enters the field, do a yeah, I'm not fucking reading it. Fuck you. So play with fire, Felidar Retreat, search for shit, Dragon's Horde. Those are the questions, boys. I mean, I can't even guess what would come back if we're trying to play like Smarty Boys. If Alrund's Epiphany is second to last and Springbloom Druid is third from last. I don't know, boys. Take a land? Not as the first pick, I don't think. Touch my dick. Whenever this enters the field, exile up to 1 target artifact or layered. That's pretty good removalage. Maybe it'll come back. But none of these are good either. Search, I think search has got to be a high priority. But maybe Dragon's Aids. What do you think, boys? I can't be sure. As I've said, lads, I can't be sure. Well, I better take something, because we're all going to die of AIDS in a minute. So I don't think I'll have any dragons. That's a bird and a demon, weirdly. That's a dragon, surely. Nope, dinosaur, beast, elemental. I think it's going to be this. Okay, what do we got here? Tyler's Provisioner, I think, is unpassable. Yeah, for what I'm doing, I think that's great. So anything that gets me some lands now is the memes. Tiamat Classic Lands. This is also good. Aids for Balls, not bad. Augur of Autumn. Look at the top card of your library. Play lands from the top of your library. Or Temple of Aids. Multiple bollocks. This is shite. Cloud Blazer is not bad, boys. The old Cloud Blazer. I still think you take Augur. Shithead, Wankstain, Bollocks. Field of the Dead, eh? Field of the Dead, eh, boys? Field of the Dead, eh? But is that not going to come back around? Is that going to come back around? I don't like taking this because it's just far too risky that your land gets blown up. Lotus Cobra is fantastic. Fabled Passage also fantastic. So I want this 1,000,000%. But is this the kind of card that comes back? This is not the kind of card that comes back. And definitely this isn't. And I want both of these. But if this doesn't come back, I'll be sad, lads. You don't want to see me sad, do you, boys? Because then then I'll start asking you for the cashinos. I'm going to take this. And we're just going to prioritize lands now. Escape to the Wanks. That's pretty superb. Even though I did just say we were going to start prioritizing lands. Scry 2, draw a card. If it's kicked, you may put a land from your hand onto the field. That's also good. But this is too good. Okay. Prismari Aids is fine. Toski's fine. Beanie Boy is fine. I think you go Beans. Yeah. Land is fine. Cure is fine. Vorinclex is Aids. Domri's alright. I think we'll take a... Like I say, we need the lands more than anything else now. Land is good. Celstus is good. Aids, that's fine. This is a sexy bitch. Incubation. We'll take an incubation and risk. Yeah, we are drafting against bots. But bots are supposed to mirror what humans have done. But then Magic the Gathering arena players don't take lands either because they're stupid. Me included. As you see, I'm literally not taking the lands as they're right in front of my fucking face. Because I'm dumb. I'm just not going to play any removal. Yeah, fuck it. We're just going big Aids, and if anyone beats me, I'm just going to say Virgins, like always. Agreed, boys. Good. Am I going to get this off on turn 1? Seems impossible. I also need some sexy big win conditions, I think. So we got this, this, this. These are all ramp. Alright, so we need... I'll take this, because nothing else here is horning me up. We'll take this. From now on, it's all sex bombs and lands. So we'll take that. Search your library for 5 dragons. Put them into your hand. Like I said, we've got to take all the bombs. That's impossible. That's just impossible, lads. Alright, these are all horse shit. I don't think this is getting played. Restoration bitch. I don't think that's getting played. And here he's not getting played.
I will calm the royal and save
all
all
right.
Zendikar's people.
You shut your face, you bitch. This can win games by itself. Key is superb. Parallel aids, not really. This is good. Jink attacks, this is probably fine. I do think it's Minsk and shit, though. Yeah. We'll take one of these 5 if they come back.
Boo and I are ready to rumble!
Nobody ever thought that was a little bit on the weird side, did they, boys? I still don't know if he's deaf or a spaz, but I'm sure somebody knows and doesn't care. Cold Steel Heart is good. Phyrexian Arena is horny, but we're not playing black at all, and this is double black. What do you you think, Lance? Cold Steel shits for the memes, or Phyrexian Arena to lose the game and then blame everyone else? I mean, I'm gonna win 2 games eventually, so it's not like a real draft, so it doesn't really matter. I think we'll take Cold Steel shits. Shad Groves and Arena are the sexiest leftovers. Angel is fine. 3 lands is fine. Collar Gangbangs is good. That's alright, that's good. I'm gonna take a land though. Not this one. Ugh, they're all shit actually. Agama Beams. Alright, we'll play green and blue, so we'll take that. Gala Shitters. That's great, that's alright. This is a bit of a win condition in a way, isn't it, boys? Fayborough Bullbagger. That's pretty good. But I need to win games. I need to win games, Lance. I think we'll take that.
You're just fuel for the fires of
Combustible Gearbanger's pretty good. This is good. 3 lands in the pack makes me think something else will come along. Banishing Light. I'm literally 0 removalage. But I think we're gonna have to live with it. Skyclave is fine. Temple is fine. Growth Spiral is good. Like I say, because of the land, we'll take, because of the thingy land field, we'll take this. Growth Spiral is good though, but I can't see myself playing a Growth Spiral on 2. Tatyover is fine. Xander's Pubes is good. Oh, Dragon. Oh, it's not very good in the deck. It might come back. Agreed. Nobody cares. I'm glad. I'm glad we're all on the same page. Nobody gives a shit. Add 1 mana of any 8. That's pretty good, but we got enough of that. Chainer's Edict. Carry at It is pretty great. Nothing else here horning me up. Although this is okay. Put target spell up your ass. Each player shuffles their hand and grave, then draws 7 cards. I mean, I'll probably win if I do that, right? But this adds mana of any colour. Boys, any colour. That could be extremely memeage. This is only medium memelarge, I would think. Yeah. Vessel, Archive. We'll take Archive because it gives me a card. This guy or this piece of shit? What do you think? Or shall I? I'm not going to take Guardian Idol with all the rest of the rubbish. I'm actually going to take this because I think, like I said, we need ways to win. And Arena is just not going to get cast. Gangbangs, we'll take the advantage. Metamorph is good. Yeah, Metamorph is good. But, so's your mum's ass. Sacrifice this. Search a library for up to 2 basic land or gates. Reveal them. Put 1 on the field and 1 up your ass. I'll take a Scholar instead. Or will I? Yeah. Hanger Bangs. Whatever this is. Combustible Shitbanger. We'll think about playing that. AIDS. Oh, lads. I knew that land was coming back. I'm unbelievably good on Magic. Lads, I am incredibly good at understanding bots. Because I deal with human bots all the time. I look up Magic the Gathering, fucking stupid whore bitch bullshit tweets every night. And it's literally like reading a bot. But at least we're all having a wonderful time. Always. Always, lads. So we still play 17 lands, even with all that ramp, I think, because of the field. I'm just going to allow the game to handle my shits. I think we don't need planes. though. We'll cut one island. We do absolutely need early forests. So 8 cuts. We'll get rid of that for a start. I'll consider getting rid of this. Definitely need all of this green shit. I'm gonna cut one of these, but we'll figure out which. I'm gonna lose this, I think. If any of you think I'm making a terrible error, then feel free to pipe up. But I will ditch that. We'll keep that. Angrath is kind of weak, but it does win a game. And you do need to wait. You need Badus, right? You need win games, Lance. That is also a game winner. Escape is very good. Corvold is only good. Alright. Maelstrom Archangel is not good enough. Tiamat is only going to be played if Corvold is played. I don't think either of them are good enough. So we'll chop both of those. Genesis is good. Beanstalk is good. Scholar is possibly shit. Take extra turn is good. Hullbreaker is probably fine. But I also think we got too many. I think one of these have to go. So one of these two. I mean, there's not going to be... Both of the best spells get exiled. So I think Scholar can go. 2 more cuts, Lance. 2 more cuts. Cold Steel Heart, is that too much of the same shit? I'm not playing Corvold. We'll see if it's if there's a reason to wank it back in. This is a free draft for everybody. So if you didn't know, you should get on, have a good wank. You get 2 res for 2 wins, and then you can pop your balls. Augur, I think we're going to keep the Augur. 2 cuts. We're keeping big score. We don't need Dragon's Horde now that there's no dragons. I also don't think I need Timeless Shitness. But being able to get Golos back out of the grave if it gets killed is pretty nice. Probably nicer than having this, actually, boys. But you never know. I'm actually leaving that. So something small has to come out. I think it's Augur or this whore. What do you think? Augur, which I mean, I don't think I've ever played with either, so I don't know which one is going to give me the most horn. I think being able to play lands off your library is better. All right, there we go. 60 cards, combustible gear shits in the sideboard just in case. This is going to be absolute fun time, McGee's, and everybody is going to get AIDS. Confirmed, Lance. Everyone is going to get AIDS. Looks like game 1 is going to be a draw. Oh no, we got there. We got there, boys. Clearly we're going to break a Dementrish. 3 lands. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with what I'm seeing. I'm seeing Majiks, boys. Lads, my eyes are seeing Majiks. Are you not seeing Majiks? I would be surprised if you weren't. So we'll go turn 1, Goose. Turn 2, Provisioner. Turn 3, don't draw a land, call everybody a virgin. That sounds like good, clean Magic the Gathering to me, boys. Good, clean Magic the Gathering, if ever there was a game of Magic the Gathering. Hopefully my Goose doesn't get smacked. Oh, we can't be playing mono white, not in 2019, Lance. That'd be insane. That would be beautifully British insanos, boys. Oh my lord, I can't escape. I can't escape mono fucking virgins, boys. I just can't. I don't understand how you play Chromatic Cube and still choose mono white. But this is the world we live in, Lance. It's 2019 and everybody's got a small knob. He needs to get rid of the Provisioner if he can. But if he's playing mono white in a chromatic cube, I'm guessing he's a knob. But, boys, maybe I'm just mean. Maybe I'm just mean, Lance, and we should all just have a good time. Is he going to choose white? Oh my god, what a shocker. Has he got part to exile for the tireless Provisioner, or are we having a wank? He's having a wank, lads. He is officially having a wank. Red, I think. Bang out the Druid for the memes. What if he's got to blow up all the peeps? I don't give a fuck. What if he's got blow up all the peeps, boys? Maybe I should have saved this. But we still got 4 mana, and then this. And if I draw a land, we've got this. And then it's party time. If by party, I mean magic, which means you're a fucking loser. So you'll basically be just drinking Jack Daniels by yourself, thinking about that time you nearly got a hand job at the bus stop because some woman had passed out, and you thought, maybe I'll just stick her hand down my pants and see where the night goes. But you thought better of it, because you're a Magic the Gathering lad, and your balls have AIDS, or some shit. Alright, we're still on for Escape the Wilds. We're still on for Escape the AIDS, boys. Oh my lord, we are really on for the memes. Really on for them memes. Boys, we are on for them memes. But I might get crushed in the meantime. But, you know, if I do, quack Jesus. Quack double Jesus, boys. At least we knew we had a wonderful time. Playing against the same scourge of virgins that plague every format on this fucking morons game. Yes, they're the same 2 cards that have been on the field since the dawn of the fucking game. Not just this game. Oh, so this makes mana. Okay. This is like a goose. But I just want to fucking fling all my cards on the field, Dad. I don't understand why my dick is so small. I swear I wanked it all the time when I was little. I just don't understand why it didn't grow. Nobody knows. Nobody fucking knows. So can I... Oh, I don't have green. Alright, that was a bit of a mistake. That was a bit of a mistake, boys, but we'll also complain that your mum's dick might fall off. Isn't that an agreement of AIDS? Are you going to shoot my Golos out of the sky? Fuck this fucking load of old virgins. Boys, I might die of AIDS. Lance, I might be coming down with AIDS. So what do we take? 6? We'll block those 2 things, I think. I don't know how much coloured mana I have. Green, let's say black, red, white, missing blue. Oh, that's blue. Alright, so we got 5 colours. We just have to not be dead, and then we'll still die anyway, because we had a great time. We still had a great time either way, boys, because this guy's doing some hard things, so you can imagine he's wanking himself like a demon with his cock and balls flailing all over the place. Boys, are we going to get there? Are we going to get 8, basically, is what I'm saying. And the answer, inevitably and invariably, is of course, boys. If it's not AIDS from mono-white virgins not understanding what the fuck's going on. Oh, do I exile the best card, Dad? I don't know. My dick is so small I might die of AIDS. What a fucking virgin. So 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. I don't understand why everybody is such a fucking pussy when it comes to this fucking game. I really don't understand. But this is Magic, boys, and there are many, many things I don't understand. Mainly, this fucking AIDS. But, at least we all had a wonderful time. Didn't we, boys? Incredible way to play your chromatic cube. I want to play mono white, still dump my hand all the fucking shit, and get AIDS. So that's 3 games, all make me never want to touch this ever again. Not because they weren't real games of Magic or any of that shit you might want to bring up. Because after 5 years, it's still the same shit. Mono red, fling it. Blue white control, didn't cast a spell. And then in a draft, a cube draft, still I'm playing against mono fucking virgins. Boys, I don't know about you, but I might already be dead of AIDS. I might have already died of the AIDS, lads. But we'll see. We'll see what... Oh my god, there's no fucking way this guy's mono green now. Well, we'll see. We'll see, boys. Oh my days. At least he hasn't got mismatched lands, I guess. But this is the fucking AIDS, boys. This game is possibly the biggest bunch of pussy jizz rags anyone has ever seen, ever, anywhere, doing anything. And I say that as a man who has seen everything. I've seen every multi-AIDS version of virginity. And this is still the peak. Look at this. Look at this. That cost this man human money he could have spent on anything else. Food. Hey, oh my god, boys, he was 2 colors the whole time. Let's give him a round of applause. Unbelievable fucking scenes. Alright, I don't want to ditch that, but I have literally nothing otherwise. Alright, I had nothing anyway. Fucking good shit. Maybe I should have taken the land. But, yeah, maybe I should have taken the land. But the Golos gives me too much of a horn, boys. The Golos gives me far too much horns. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. He's up to 8, 9 mana already. Unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable levels of Magic the Gathering. I don't know why you wouldn't play that land when it was already on top. Or maybe he did and I'm not concentrating. But that doesn't sound like me. I'm always concentrating, boys. I'm unbelievably good at Magic the Gathering. Or some shit. So, Golos or Escape to My Balls? What? No, it can't be Golos because it's going to die. Alright, so I assume the Provisioner will die now, which will allow me to have a shit on my ass. Or something. Agreed, boys? I think I might have needed to blow up all the peeps. I think, now that I look at this, just, like, I'm always going to win from turn 6 onwards, I think. But I need to clear the opponent's field. So I saw a Star of Extinction. Maybe I should have taken that. Maybe that was where this has encountered an error. You know what? I'm 100% sure that's right. Especially as I have no way of dealing with anything. Alright, Vital Force is not the risky one. I suppose my big question is, do I go full Greedles and try and cast as many of these spells as I can? Or do I just bang out an ultimatum and say, quack W lands? Quack W boys. I don't know. W quack CB jizz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got 8 manas. I can't play what I want, but this is going to be fine, I think. So if I play that for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Which is fine, maybe. I don't think this is going to be able to save me. I guess we'll see, boys. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. So, play this, kill this. I take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then I die anyway. That's what I think is going to happen. But we shall see, lads. Unbelievable potential levels of Magic the Gathering. Boys. So he's doing the big things. Monster Manual. You may put a creature card from your hand onto the field. That's not very good unless this is Crater Hoof Behemoth. Then it will be bad. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that matters. But we also might be dead. I don't think we are dead. I think we might be dead. So take an extra turn regardless. Play a Blooming Aids.
Be wary of the
We'll see. But I do wish I took Blow Up All the Peeps. For sure. Key to the archive. Not gonna do it now. Alright. First things first. Is it take an extra... I think it has to be, right? And then bean aids. Okay, boys, let's start fucking them up. Let's start fucking them up, Lance. We'll say white for the memes.
The chase stokes your crew for my freedom.
Your balls for my aids? Well, that sounds like a good deal. What other things? Return target permanent card from your grave to your hand. I don't think I care.
How rude!
Timeless shitness. Is that what I want? What have I got in the grave? Minsk or escape again? I've only got 7 cards! Fucking hell, I knew this would happen. It's all your fault, you bloody bing chodes. Alright, let's see. I bet you he's just got... Give everybody trample, and I'm going to complain that everyone's got 8. That gives somebody trample, but this guy is quite a beefster. He's quite a beefster, Lance. But, boys, if there's one thing that cancels out beef, it's Great British Man-Titted Magic the Gathering bunglers, probably. So, that's pretty good. If he gets this back, what do you take? Golos or Bean Shits? We still got 4, 5, 6, 7 blockers. He doesn't have any tramps.
Nature brings restoration.
That doesn't do much, but I suppose we can kind of kill that again. Alright, I didn't see him taking that. Alright, boys.
I love the smell of
So timeless shitness is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7 left over. So I can take timeless shitness and take this, but it's just going to be too slow. I'm going to deck myself before I can win the game. I can't activate this because I will literally die on the spot. I don't know about you, boys, but I might have bollocked this entire build-up because it just can't win any games. Ha ha ha! Unbelievable scenes.
No fire.
Yeah, I just can't win. That's the problem. Normally, I wouldn't think it was that big of a deal. But we do have issues. Boys. I'm gonna just hope that this is Time Walk or some shit. Okay, boys. That was indeed some shit. Whoa, I nearly discarded it like a meme. So I can't play it this turn. Sky Cave Relic's never going to do anything. So we're going to have to just start trying to win, I think. I can't activate this ability because exile the top 3 cards of your library. You may play them this turn without paying their mana cost. Okay, it's only 3. I don't know why I thought it was 7. Alright, we'll keep that guy alive. And we'll try and win next turn. Agreed, lads? Good. I'm glad we're all on the same page. And that page was the page of 8. Absolute change of magic. So, what else can be done? Like I say, this thing. Oh, I could have also done that. Okay, boys, we might be able to do the meetings. If we can find a spell that's the right color. And I don't know that that can be done because I've got 1 card left. But we're going to have to go for it, lads. That isn't what I needed, for sure. So it's whenever I cast a spell, not a blue spell, boys, just a spell. That's pretty good memes. Alright, I think we did win. Unbelievable levels of magic, boys. That's how you slap a game up on the tubes. That, ladies and shits, is how a game gets slapped up on the tubes. Probably. I'm actually super close to not winning, actually. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. But if he had a way of blocking 1 extra thing, I think he could have got out of it. You may put a creature card from your hand only as a sorcery. Alright, that was super close. But, you know, let's make a huge fuss about it, boys. Slap it up on the tubes. Like you say, 1 life, 0 cards left in the library. And I still won because I was unbelievably good at magic. But if there is one thing I have noticed, boys, it's I do an awful lot of faffing around. I suppose if you're good, you just say rely on Hullbreaker. Literally like the last game. I don't want to change anything. I think it's alright. Oh my lord, boys! Oh my lord, boys. We might be able to doubly slap this up on the tubes and say thanks, Wizards. Thanks, Wizards, for giving me all this free shit in exchange for the over $1,000 I've already given you for fucking AIDS. Boys. Not straight in the bin, but not straight in any decks, as far as I'm sure. But at least we broke it, matters. Oh, this guy spent £25 on a stupid virgin face. So I'm guessing, boys, he is also the kind of incredibly good lad who is certainly going to have wobbly lands. We'll take a wobbly land wager. I'm going to say 2-1 on that this guy has a full set of at least second tier wobblage. Maybe even S tier wobblage, which is the brand new universe lands. But we'll see. Shan't we, boys? Sometimes I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm going to be wrong here. This is not wobblage. It's not eligible for wobblers, boys. So no one's going to tell me I'm wrong there. It was not eligible for a wobbler. Only basics can be wobbled out. But let's see. I mean, that's the only interesting thing left, I think, is whether or not this guy is going to be playing wobbly lands. Whatever goes on in the game, who the fuck gives a shit? Has this guy got the wobbles? Boys. Oh my lord, Cheeks was incorrect. Monsieur Cheeks was talking a huge game, and then in the end, he died of AIDS. And I can't deny, boys, that's what happened. I was sure this guy wouldn't dare play a game of Magic without his trusty Wobblinos. And he proved me wrong. Up, boys, get AIDS. I knew nobody wasn't playing Wobblers. Boys, even when I'm wrong, I can't help but be right. And this is like third tier Virgin Wobblinis. Alright, I don't think we're going to win this game. I think, boys, this is going to be one of those days where you got to put your hand up and say, GG's, quack W. GG's, I died of AIDS. So we got a chance. If I attack here and then play Tireless Provisioner with a Fabled Passage, that's a lot of land and treasures and shit. He gets to steal all my cards, and my cards are good, boys. If I was going to wager my cards were good or not, I would say they are. Alright, tapped out. Each opponent discards a card. I don't care about that. Do you attack your useless 2-2 and your premium 2-2 into a brilliant 2-2? I guess he's figured it out, boys. Unbelievable. Bebbles of Babbitt the Booblin. Incredible scenes, boys. I still genuinely can't believe he's just playing with the basic lands. Yeah, that's the one thing that will surprise me for the rest of this week when it comes to playing Magic the Gathering, is that gentleman didn't masturbate on his dad's penis. Alright, I might have to change my mind now. Might have to change my mind. I think you gotta get Golos, right? It's just too good. We'll ditch that. I'm also gonna ditch the key. Yeah, but the key might take an extra turn. Alright, we'll just fling one. That's pretty good, but I also might die of AIDS. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. We need 7 sexy lands before that thing starts doing the memes. But I think we might be able to do it, boys. Thief of Sanity. I remember the other one. The one that... Spectre of something. Spectre of Night. I remember Spectre of Night. I think it was... Spectre of something. I might be able to get this back with the Witness. Uh-oh, I hope this isn't 1 mana removals. Nope, it's fine, Lance. It's fine for a turn. So I'm attacking with this. I suppose I could play Hullbreaker. What do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... We won't have enough mana to kick this, and he'll have another Virus Beetle. I don't think you block, though. Yeah, I don't think you block. I think you just hold your dick and hope for the best. So my theory, without having a draw, is still play Tireless Provisioner and get 2 treasures off the top. I forgot I'm getting milled as well. Alright, Bean Shits is probably going to have to go in the grave. But maybe not. So I'll take a blue land here. So I could play this and get a 2-2 as well. But then yeah, I think that's fine, right? Oh, there's already a fucking green and an 8, so that's not going to work. Never mind, we'll figure it out. So we'll lose Hullbreaker. Hopefully Golos doesn't die. The end. If it does die, we'll have to play Timeless Shitness, which is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 4 mana left over. I could just get Fabled Passage again. Or I could get Key or Search. That's where we are at the moment, boys. I know that's an awful lot of Magic the Gathering talk, but I streamed yesterday or the day before, and we exhausted all of the Talia Tits, OnlyFans, Anus, Liliana Headdress chat, and now we're just dry. We're just dry. Oh, who's it? MTG Nexi, or whatever her name is talking some shit. Oh, she might get a new photographer. That was the memes, wasn't it, boys? MTG Spunk Bucket might get a new photographer, which will be good, because I, for one, would enjoy seeing a bit more of her whappers. Okay. It looks like we're going to tickle Golos's balls. It looked like Golos's balls may be tickled, boys. I might have to block, though, here. Okay, you didn't attack. Alright, lads. Hopefully Genesis Ultimatum doesn't go in the grave. And then we'll be fine. Okay. That's pretty good, actually. But it's not what we're doing. It's actually better, isn't it? Just about. If that last card wasn't a land, we would certainly have died of AIDS. So, do we steal the Thief or the Dragon Master? I'm gonna die to these dragons. But Thief of Sanity gets me to punch him in the face once. I think you have to be smart, right?
Your crew for my
I mean, I'm not often smart, but this time is you have to do the memes, unfortunately. Unfortunately, boys, the Dragon Master just has to die. Okay, boys, this is where we turn it around, unless he plays Genesis Ultimatum, in which case I will certainly be filing a formal complaint with Gabby Spots, who I assume is now like Whizbang's head compliance officer of being a fucking whore. Ah, good stuff. Gabby Spots, the old stateswoman of being a fucking dick licker. You mean Cheech? Nah, you're getting me confused, boys. Boys, you're getting me confused. Alright, Angrath can die, for sure. I mean, it would die either way. I might as well be able to block a Thief of Sanity. Alright, changed his mind. That's actually pretty good. Nope, he's gone stupid again.
I've weathered tougher storms than you.
Okay, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana and 4 cards, and 2 of them are mine, so I know those are good. That's not good. That's bollocks. 1, 2, 3 mana left over, boys. That's also bollocks. Lads, we might be able to get out of this. Boys, we might be able to get out of this. If I squeeze my dick really hard, we might be able to get out of this one. But I will have to squeeze it really hard. Okay. So I wonder how this interacts with this. Nope, doesn't interact at all. Alright, fingers crossed. AIDS. Alright. Boys, we did die of AIDS, unfortunately. But that's magic. 1, 2, 3, doesn't matter. Oh, I don't have a card to discard. I was getting confused there. Alright, I see. I see, lads. Never mind. I didn't have a card to discard. I thought this was in my hand, but it isn't. They make it nice and easy to distinguish the difference. Right, boys? Easy. Magic the Gathering. I suppose that's probably mine. Any way to find out? Nope, looks like it's probably his. That's not mine. Alright. Hullbreaker in the grave is what I need. Timeless Shitness costs 7. So I need, what, 12 mana? And we have to win this turn. Otherwise I'll be dead. I'm also milled again. So I have to win this turn, otherwise I'm dead. And I can't do it. Well, what do I do, Dad? He's literally dead, but I'm gonna have to have a good wank. True. He is gonna have to have a good wank. So it was just this that actually milled me to death. But, boys, oh man, that's pretty unfortunate. So do I die if I play this? Look at the top 5 cards. I've only got 1, so I don't think it's gonna do much. I don't think it's going to do an awful lot, boys, to shave me from Magic the Gathering. Never mind. Never mind. We did all we could, which was nothing. Yeah, just fucking around now. So, 2 out of 3 games getting milled. I think I don't know. Maybe I need more beef. Maybe I need more mid-range beefage. Because that's 2 out of 3 games that I've just died from nothing. If that's the case, that's good for 6 and that's good for 5. And I don't even feel like I've drawn that much. I don't know why this deck is seemingly such 8. Well, I'll try that. Less faffing, more beef. And we'll see what happens. Less faffing around, ladies and shits. And we'll see how we get on. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. What am I doing? Wasting my time on this, bulls. Alright, seems probably fine. Seems probably fine. We'll keep that for later. Couldn't possibly be another mono fucking AIDS, but at least Magix or some shit. Oh my lord. Fucking hell. We'll take Wrath of God. Well... that's probably better. I should have played that for the other thing. Alright, that was an error as well. But never mind. Oh, boys. Fair dues. Fair dues. He was 2 colours. That's fine. Boys. That's fine. Unbelievable scenes. But now he's got the thinks. He's got the huge thinks. Fine. So I can't exile the creature anymore. So that was a bit of a bollocks. But I can get rid of this, which is a little bit less of a bollocks. Ultimately, boys, I think we're doing fine. That's a pretty good draw. So we'll ditch the forest, and we'll work towards playing a whole bollock, and hope for the best. Agreed, lads? Of course it's agreed. Plus, now we've got 2 extra beefy boys. Hopefully there'll be some beef. Right, boys? Cheeks, can you fill us in on the current Magic the Gathering storyline? As far as I know, Voxy had incredible levels of anxiety, and the best way to cure that was to go to a convention and recreate a plethora of sexually suggestive, incestuous Pornhub tropes to make her feel better. And then Wizard saw that and said, GG's quack W's, and then everybody else got their dicks out. And then when she got home, Wizard sent her $500 worth of shit that she's going to stick on eBay, and then she took a photo of her reflection in the mirror where you could see her badge. Everybody was having a great time, especially nobody. The end. And then something about the Brothers' War that nobody cares about. Quack W's, boys. Magic in 2019. So do you think I should hold on and flash? I think we're doing the flash, boys. Boys, I think the time has come to flash that bitch in. Lads, I think the time has come to flash that bitch in. Boys, we're going to flash that bitch in. And if he's got a counterspell, I'm going to call the police. But we're going to flash that bitch in. Lance, we flashed that bitch in. Boys, we successfully flashed that fucking bitch in. Unbelievable levels of Magic the Boobening. Boys, I don't know about you, but I just jizzed a little bit. Lance, I can't speak for everybody, but I might have spunked my pants. Boys, hold those dicks. Possibly should have chosen the idol. But also, I possibly might be unbelievably good at magics.
Who isn't just any hamster? He's a miniature giant space hamster.
Alright, now he sounds like he's Norwegian. But also that he might have got dropped on his head. And he also might be deaf, boys. We have to consider all the levels of inclusivity that whizbangs may or may not have stuffed up my anus. Alright, boys. Even if he has sacrifice a creature, when you do, it deals X damage to any target where X is a power. If the sacrificed creature was a hamster, draw X cards. So I possibly could win here. Let's try. And so he can make a lad here. I still think giving this up is alright. Okay, boys. We'll have an incredibly horny hamster for next turn.
He will never rinse because it's too tiny.
Now I don't even know what he's saying. Okay, boys, I don't want to count my aids before they have become aids, but I think we might be able to slap this one up on the tubes. Boys, we might be able to slap this one up on the tubes. I might be able to say I was unbelievably good. All of us can spin around on our chairs. You can shower me with praise that I absolutely shattered the meta with my 5-color gibberish of balls. I'll send this off to Daquan Watson and say, Daquan, man, we're classic lads from the wherever the fuck, and put me in D-Gen gaming. I'll hollow out my glasses so I fit in with, what's her name? Stupid bitchy slags, MTG nerd girl. I'll have 0 lenses in my frames. I'll be one of the boys. I'll be 35 years old, having playdates where my mum comes in and gives us orangeade. That is the level, boys, that I'm willing to fucking stoop to be one of the lads. Don't you know how serious I am about being a whiz-bang's pussy? Boys, that's all I want from this world, is to be a fucking magic nerd cunt. I don't know how to get it. Apart from saying everyone's a pussy and talking and laughing about Bloody's massive dick. Anyway, let's see what we got.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what we got, Lance.
Where do I sign up for Marquee School?
Okay, where do you sign up for what school? I'm going to have to change the voice. I'm going to have to put it on classic English because I don't know what that said. Marquee School? JC with 3 beautiful British dollars, which is what I would expect, right? If I win a game, I gotta get the money. So where do I sign up for Murchie School? Boys, Murchie School's closed. That was a fine dining establishment, and they ran out of hog roast, so that was that. Springleaf Adventurer, or whatever the fuck it's called. Lads, if I didn't know better, I would say I'm sticking that straight in the bin. Ha ha ha! But that couldn't be true because this is magic. Whoops, I don't want to play another game of this, AIDS. Alright, boys, we got our 2 shits. We all had a wonderful time. Unfortunately, like I say, Murchie School is closed. But what a fucking academy that was. People waddled in thinking they were going to get full-on mythic invitational grade instructions on how to be good at Magics. And instead it was just Murchies saying, hey guys, I actually hate magic, and my entire life for the last 2 years has been a waste, except for all of your beautiful money. Anyway, I'm tired, so I'm gonna go and have a couple of bacon sandwiches and then get a little shut-eye. I mean, it's almost 2 on fucking clock in the afternoon, and I've gotta have a good old wank. So, yeah, I'm gonna scrub the fact I ever played Magic off all of my social media history and say GG's into the night. But I leave you in good hands. Covert Go Blue is now trying to be me, and he's actually like FNM grade at Magic, so you might actually learn how to be mildly shit. But then, following on from him, unfortunately, you're going to be left with a lot more AIDS that you can blame me for. But thanks again for the money, and I'll see you in the next life. I mean, I'd pay for that school. So, only card in this whole set that I feel like I want is Sorin. Let's have a look. Boys. It says take an extra turn, but it actually allows me to take an extra turn at slapping that shit in the bin. Last chance for the memes. Thundering shit bollocks. If you're playing mono red, dump your hand pubes, maybe, but if not, I don't know. One last game of Net Decades. Yeah, then, no, I'm not playing Brawl tonight. So one last game of Net Deck and Aids. If there's anyone online who wants to play me, then that's fine. Otherwise, at 4 o'clock in the British morning, that will be that. And I'll have to wash my balls and then do something else. God of War is out today. Right? You can do that. Boys, you in the chat, you can buy and play God of AIDS. Wouldn't that be fun? I think that's a mulligan looking at this. Right, I'm just going to get stuck. Hey, Dad, how about the same fucking problem, you pussy game? Hey, how about the same fucking shit? Boys, I can only speak for myself, but I fucking love my jigs. I love playing the same mono bollocks non-stop until I might very well die of AIDS. We'll hold on to that, just in case. Just in case what, cheeks? Don't know. There might be a mystery AIDS. There might be a Liliana that I can't deal with, which would be good clean magic. Won't that be fuck what oodle but skibbly babbly boys? Won't that be skibbly habbly jibbly babbly boobs, boys? Of course it will be. I fucking love skibbly habbly jibbly babbly boobla. Alright, I'll assume this gets killed, but do I want to ditch any cards? I also assume Sheoldred dies against the mono black deck. I think I'm going to fling Sheoldred. So we'll play a land. We'll keep Infernal Grasp. Yeah, I'm ditching the bitch. As good as it is, I don't think it's going to live. But I'm definitely glad we drew that load of old tits. Definitely glad we drew tits on our tits. Won't that be fucking magic?
Yeah.
Boys. Won't that be magics?
Tips are the liquidity of my business.
True, boys. Tips are the liquidity of my Magic the Gathering business. And I don't want to hear any much more bollocks about super chats, because I might have to slap you in the knob. Boys, I might have to slap you right in the penis if you start talking shit to me about super shits. I need tips for those chicken nuggets. I mean, business expenses. Everybody knows that that's true. Will I be streaming it? I don't think so. I mean, it was sent to me yesterday, so the chances of it being delivered today are unbelievably low. So, put target non-dragon from a graveyard onto the field. Alright, well, I can't do anything. I can't do anything, boys, because he just gets Shieldy boys back. But hopefully we draw Liliana, and then that will solve everything. Hopefully a Liliana will be drawn. Nope, now we're dead. Boys, I love magics. I love playing against mono decks. I love having all the cards I think I need, but at the same time, always having 4 or 5 dead fucking aids versus a virgin. It's the best. I love magics. I'm going to draw a 3-2, I think. Hey, boys, it's almost like this game is impossibly fake. Right, boys, it's almost like this game of Magic the Gathering is impossibly fake. I knew I would draw a 3-2. I could just smell it. This game, boys. Hey, boys, isn't Magic the fakest fucking AIDS? Of course it is. I don't want to smell your tits ever again.
You're telling me what you know about the race.
I don't want to smell tits one more time until I'm blue in the tits. But at least we're having a fucking fantastic time. This game, I don't know why this game's so awful.
Off you go.
But it is. I mean, why couldn't I have drawn any of this shit? I knew I would draw this because it's the most useless thing I could have got. I think Liliana or the 4-color, or the 5, what's it called? I think I'm going to draw Liliana or Invoke Despair. That's my prediction. Let's see if I can get 2 in a row on old Fakey McFakeades. Almost. Almost, but not exactly memes, boys. Almost, but almost memes. I shouldn't have done that on that turn. That was a mistake. But I just don't give a fuck. Like, there's only a certain amount of times you can play a game of Magic the AIDS inning, and it just not seem like AIDS, which was for me about 2 years ago. Why not Infernal Grasp for Dragon? Because then he could have just put Sheoldred on the field, and I got no way of killing Sheoldred. I would just die to the draws. So I had to wait for the 2. I can't be fucking bothered. I'll play another 1 or 2. I'll play another 1 or 2. What rank am I? Silver still. But it was pure. If you were watching from 2 days ago, it was pure net decks at bronze, which is good technically, because playing a full-on net deck is the only way I haven't felt like I've been instantly outmatched based on card quality, which is insane when you consider I have $1,000 worth minimum of cards for this fucking stupid game. But boys, at least we're always having a wonderful time. At least a wonderful time is always being had. Isn't that correct, boys? So what's this guy, Grixis? Hey boys, it's almost like I knew that card was going to be it. That's why I played it. I was like, let's get underneath the AIDS, but not today, boys. So it's great to have 3 dead cards. Make that 4 dead cards, because the shuffler was fine, lads. We love dead cards in a game of Magic the fucking AIDS. I probably shouldn't have done that, actually, if I've got 1 mana left over. This game is so boring! This is so fucking boring. It's the same AIDS. I bought a full-on net deck, and the game got worse. I was thinking, it'll be even shit. It's not. It's still impossible fake bullshit. How? Why? Why did I fall into the fucking AIDS of playing dog shit again? Lads, I have died of AIDS. I have become one with AIDS. But I always was. That was the fun part. But at least we're playing Magic the Gathering. I definitely should have kept this, because I could have killed Liliana. But I just don't ever concentrate, because it's just bollocks. These decks are all shit. I look at them, I read them for weeks. I said, I'm not going to buy this because these decks look as boring as they are. And then eventually I was like, every part of this game is unplayable AIDS. Let me try a net deck fully and see how it plays out. And it's just fucking bollocks. It's boring, drivelly shit. And you can only afford 1. Unless you got a million beans. Or unless you're not bald. But at least we're all having a wonderful time, lads. Boys, at least we're all having a wonderful time. I probably should have just flung this, because I'm going to lose it anyway. Oh, I can't even play it, so fine. Boys, I don't know about... And this, not to fully wank myself dry, this is still missing cards, if you can even believe it. This is still... I'm dead. I mean, fuck this. It's still missing cards. And every game just seems solved by, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a salty man playing Magic. But, all of these games just seem shit. Oh, that guy drew his Liliana first. You died. Oh, he got his draw 2 cards before you did. You died again. Oh, that guy was playing blue and you were proactive and he died. Oh, he was mono red. GGHDs. This is my last game for sure. And honestly, I wish I didn't buy this deck. I wish I didn't buy any deck. They're all fucking AIDS. They are all AIDS. And when the next set comes out in a fucking week, that's going to cost everyone else another $200 or $300 on the first day just to have enough decks to stick on the tubes and impress complete dimwit fucking pussies. Then this will be shit and I'll have to concentrate on building another load of old AIDS. But, boys, don't get confused. This game's still the best. Hey, boys. Nobody needs lands. Right, lands are for memes. Lands were always for memes. Hey, boys! Fuck your mum. That's all I'm saying. Land for the memes? Oh, lads, we landed it for the memes. We landed it for the memes.
Nobody knows, Dom. I'm tired of your secrets.
This deck is awful. It's awful to play, it's awful to watch, it's awful to play against. It's just annoying shit. And I spent my fucking money on it. Sort of. I mean, technically, it was a tax write-off at least a year and a half ago. So I've only been spending coins, but at least we're having a fucking amazing time. Man's playing 5-color memeloids, boys. 5-color memeloids. We're gonna have to skip it. We're gonna have to skip it, boys. We are definitely gonna have to skip it.
I've always hated clowns.
This game is giving me AIDS. This is the worst game, boys, I think anyone has ever played. And I'm definitely glad to be mana screwed against mana ramp. That's always another thing that gives my penis an incredible bump. Incredible PP boostage, as they say on the tubes. So, red, green, black. That's all he has at the moment. Yeah, where's mine? Where's mine? Hey, you don't have one, Cheeks, you're a bitch. Thanks. Thanks, boys.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
We'd all have things we'd rather die of AIDS with. I can't see why that is in the grave. So we'll see what has to get moidled. Ah, man. Just one land would have been nice. But this is Mujik. I did draw at least one, so I technically should complain, but at the same time, eat shit. I think I'm going to cut down the Shaman, but we'll see if he casts a spell on the stack. But at the same time, boys, fuck you. We're having a fucking fantastic time. Boys. A fantastic time. Alright, that was lucky. And by lucky, I mean I fucking outplayed him like an absolute Sensei Baldino Dr. Disrespect ninja combo of virgins. Alright, boys. Pack them up. We were the best. Oh, I don't want to discard that, you fucking asshole. I'm not gonna. That's how good I am, boys. Also, Des, thanks for the 3 beautiful British dollars. But after this, the first thing I'm doing, I'm changing the language to beautiful British English. Because I'm becoming one of those lads. Or I'll turn it onto Ghanaian, and we won't be able to understand that either. But at least we'll feel like we're doing something for the planet. Right, that makes no sense. Good. I hate Majiks. This game is AIDS, but at least I won more games than I lost. And I don't even know if that happened. But let's check out the store for a quick little bit of the shits. Oh, that's a good question, Vice Admiral Gene. Am I going to play Return to Monkey Island? It's on Game Pass, right? So maybe. I don't have Game Pass anymore, but it's doing some weird glitch where it's still letting me have the games. So maybe. Maybe. I'll look into it. I'll download it on my Xbox tonight. So I can play it by myself if I want to. But I'll also see if I can download it on the PC. And if I can, I think perhaps we will play Monkey Island post-Magic. if we think that it's good. Hey, boys, look at all this horse shit. You're not telling me you don't want an academic probation, boys. It almost looks like, what's her name? Voxy's dream of being tied up and raped by an old woman. That's magic, right? You pussies? Only 1,200 beans for a wobbly divide by zero. Lads, I don't think I've ever seen such a deal. Only 1,500 gold for shit. Oh my god, what a shit load of old shit. Boys, I heard you like shit for sale. Well, how about arcane subtraction? For an absolute bucket of shit. Alright, that's enough of this. As you could see, I broke a Demeter in the cube. We had such an amazing time. I fell off my chair laughing like I was 12 and I had just seen a car accident. But I was actually mid-30s playing Magic for other mid-30s guys. Before bed tonight, ladies and shits, I want you all to think about Jimmy Wong plodding along like he's still 12 when he is literally bald, but still thinks his little boyish comb-over is fooling anyone. Lance, at least Kenji had the grace to say, I've gone prematurely bald. GG's. Jimmy Wong looks like a clown. But I guess that's his whole shit, right? To act like he's fucking 12. Anyway, yeah, how weird would it be if he's acting 12? Fucking slap it. Well, we'll never know. Because he's definitely not bald. Anyway, until next time, ladies and shits. Hope you enjoyed whatever the fuck this stream was about. And I appreciate you watching and all the rest of that shit. Good evening.